met ineens spiegel naar het kwaad. Cute translation. Hi girls, it's Friday.
Hi girls, that's Friday. The two people who just said hello to you are Ula and Natalia, and they were two of the waitresses who we got to know on our cruise, and they are wonderful. Ula is from Latvia and Natalia is from the Ukraine, and they were wonderful and we love them dearly. I know, punishments. You guys get to leave me punishments and I'll do them. I don't know how many of them I'll do, probably 2 of them because I've missed 2 weeks and I have reasons, but I know I still need to be punished. The reason why I did not put a video up 2 weeks ago is because I was on a boat in the middle of the ocean and I did not have internet unless I wanted to pay outrageous amounts of money per minute. It was kind of ridiculous. I did film a video for you guys while I was on the cruise. It was wonderful. It was me on the boat talking about how wonderful the cruise was and how much I missed you guys and how much I couldn't wait to get back so I could watch all your videos. And then last Friday I did not upload because I was moving into the new space that you see around me, which is my new apartment, which is where I am living for these next 2 semesters, which is my final year at college. You know, moving day is always really stressful. It's very hectic and messy and it takes a long time to get situated. I'm still not situated, and if you could see my desk, you would totally understand that. And I know I said that I would vlog last Thursday and then upload the video that I filmed for you guys on the cruise on Friday, but I found out on Thursday that I was actually moving in on Friday instead of Saturday. So Thursday was a constant packing day, and then Friday was a packing and moving in day. And I didn't get my computer out and set up with internet until like midnight. And that is why you have not seen me for a very long time. I'm sorry, I'm back, hi. So on to the theme that Lizzie brought up of the Hunger Games based on my vlog that I did on the cruise. There are also more of those coming on my channel. Please be patient with me. The first week of classes has been much more stressful than I anticipated it being, which is a great indicator of how the rest of the semester is gonna go. Am I the only one who really doesn't like Katniss? Really? Based on what you girls have said and what my comments on my video about the Hunger Games says, everybody loves Katniss and I'm just nuts for hating her. Okay, I don't hate her, but I really dislike her. I wanted to like Katniss. I really did. When I started off reading the book, I was like, I have to like her. She's the main character, and if I hate her, it's just gonna be Great Gatsby all over again. But Katniss was too annoying. She was so full of herself, and the way she treated the people around her, like her mother and Peeta and Gale, it was awful. I could not stand it. She's really not a particularly nice person. And every time in the first 2 books she said that she didn't deserve Peeta, that she wasn't good enough for him, I agreed. Peeta is fantastic. He is my favorite character by far. He is one of the sweetest, gentlest people in the world. I'm not one who will regularly fall in love with a character who doesn't actually exist, like from a movie or from a book or something, but Peeta is one of those characters that I kind of fell in love with, and Katniss did not deserve him at all. She disregarded people all the time. It was almost like she felt like her opinions and her emotions were the only ones that mattered. It seemed like she could just do whatever she wanted to figure out her own stuff, no matter how many people she hurt in the process. The thing that Katniss did that probably pissed me off the most was her back and forth between Peeta and Gale. Really, she led both of them on, let's be honest here. The only good thing about the whole back and forth between Gale and Peeta thing is how she chooses. And I'm not gonna say anything more about that because I don't want to be spoilerific. This has been a very difficult vlog for me because there's so much I want to say, but it's like spoiler crazy, and I know that Jen hasn't read this series yet, and I'm sure a lot of you haven't either, so I'm just going to keep my mouth shut. But I will say that the way she chooses and the way she describes it is pretty much the most beautiful thing in the world. I'm sitting there reading it and I'm crying because it's beautiful and it's perfect, and it's about time that Katniss has some freaking sense. The last thing I'm going to say on the Hunger Games, and I'm not really going to elaborate, is, am I really the only one who liked the 3rd book? Really? If I was disappointed with any of them, it was probably the beginning of the 2nd. The first one is obviously my favorite, but I wouldn't say that the 3rd one is as far away from the first one as most people put the 3rd one. I think most people dislike it a lot because it is very different and is very dark, but there's so many interesting things happening between the characters that I kind of just couldn't put it down either way. Quick recap. Punish me, because I'm a horrible person who doesn't upload enough. I promise that I will fix that. And continue telling us what you think about the Hunger Games and the characters and the plot and the themes of violence and everything that has been mentioned this week. We love to hear it. And next week you will be seeing all 5 of us, which is really exciting because I think it's been a really long time since that's happened. So Lizzie, I will see you on Monday.